we would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians on the land in which we stand, past, present, and emerging. Tonight, we present to you 5 matches of the maddest, baddest, and best action as Suplex presents the 12th Suplexhibition, hosted by me, Mr. MORTIS. The first matchup will be for the Streaming Championship. Hailing first, standing to my left, from the dusty soccer fields of Mexico City, Mexico, representing Los Trios, your amigo and mine, Uno. And standing to my right, he is the champion, the MVP from the TAB. He is the man of the match. He started from scratch. Benny, the back rower.
Commentary team, General Manager Timothy Wilkes. I am, of course, joined by Mr. Mortis.
Good evening, people. All those watching in YouTube land.
Oh,
Timothy,
who's ready
how
for
are
a
you?
big one?
Ready for a
Better grab
massive
that
one.
belt.
Oh, better grab that belt. Ben would kill me if we lost this. He'd kill both of us.
Here we go. We are back underway.
Now, this should be interesting. Of course, as usual, they're very mysterious. Los Trios.
Los Trios. I'm still trying to figure them out.
Yes, we have Uno. But will he be number
We've got
one?
Dossett ringside.
Dossett ringside, okay.
And once again, where's Trez?
Well, we're yet to actually meet the third member of Los Trios.
No, I think we have. We just haven't seen them all together at once.
No.
That's the problem. They keep playing shadow games, but I know there's 3 of them.
Wrenching in a headlock here, Benny the back rower. The early goings, of course, they've tested each other out with some lovely chain wrestling there.
It's a good way to start.
Goes behind with the bare waist lock.
Of course, Uno is well schooled in the Lucha Libre style.
He is. We shall see, however, it's enough. I mean, this is a big test to go straight for the Suplex Championship here. Benny the back rower, of course, one of the dominant graduates of Suplex here, who's just been impressing in pretty much every matchup he's had.
He does. Oh.
Very much a fighting champion, very blue-collar, working-class character.
Hasn't been afraid to... He has never stepped away from a challenge yet.
No. He's been turned away for some bars and pubs and clubs, I believe, outside of the ring. However...
Yeah. Like a lot of footy players, he's got some off-field dramas, but we'll move on.
Yeah, he just took a cut off to maybe the more inexperienced Uno there with a kick to the midsection.
Oh, what a chop.
Yeah, he's laying in the heavy artillery first, Benny. I think much like us, he realises that Uno is no slouch.
No.
I think we're going to see this.
You know, Uno's going to try and fly, so he's got to ground that. He's got to get him on the ground.
Yes.
Oh, nice whip in the corner. Shoulder block into that corner.
Yeah. Benny's sporting a fresh kit here.
Yeah. Nice shout out to Kickback Clothing who hooked him up with that new
Definitely.
Oh, blocked. Oh, spinning kick from Uno.
Going for the cover soon. Maybe got a little too close to the ropes.
A little early there.
Now, little known fact, of course, Benny, for those rugby league fans out there, is actually the cousin of Matt Nable, the Fox League presenter.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
You see this resemblance, actually, next time you're watching a bit of footy. Obviously, a very different sporting choice Benny the back rower has taken, but he excels in it.
Indeed.
Going for... That's interesting. A superplex off the first rope.
not every day you see that.
No. Throwback to the old era where the first rope and the second rope was as used, if not more used, than the top rope. Uno looking a bit groggy here. I think
Benny's firmly in control.
Yeah, you actually said Benny would look to ground him. This is what he's doing. He's taking away that, and he's just laying on the blows, laying on kicks, punches, elbows, and he just wants to, like you say, it's almost like a prize fighter, a boxer just wants to knock the guy out.
Yeah.
And keep him from that high flying, which I think you're going to see a bit of.
Oh, what a takedown.
Hard lariat there.
Solid lariat.
Yeah.
Benny's looking to finish this one very quickly.
He is.
He's realised what a challenge Uno actually is for him.
Benny doesn't get paid by the hour here. Benny often is like a bull, full speed ahead, and just goes to dominate his opponent pretty much from the belt.
Yeah, that's
He doesn't
indeed.
do things he doesn't need to. I think Benny's a very smart competitor in that way.
He knows he's only got a set of 5, so he's got to get in quick.
Yeah. A lot of aggression there, reversing Uno.
Ref Jordan getting in there, keeping control of things.
Yeah. Benny taking a step back there and just catching his breath. Lesser experienced guy might have worn himself out there, just essentially punched himself out in the corner there.
That's it.
Oh, went for the spine to pine, as you call it, Timothy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Double takedown.
Oh.
Looks like Uno took the advantage there, though.
Tell you what, every time I say that, I think of Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
The double down.
Oh!
Standing backflip there. And
Standing shooting star.
Running shooting star press. Impressive by Uno.
Oh, only a 2. Of course, the managers for both competitors on the outside there.
Yep.
Having a bit of conversation between each other.
Now, hang on. Is that Trios or is that DOS on the outside?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. It could be Trios. It could be Dogs.
It could. Look. Just wisely taking his time. Oh, beautiful form on that shooting star press.
But ate the canvas as the spear hits. Benny, he's looking for the lion salt.
Looking to fly himself. Oh, lovely execution.
Cover.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still Suplex streaming champion, Benny, the Back Row.
Well, there we have it. Another successful defense for Benny the Back Rower. He'll celebrate tonight, that's for sure. Someone alert every local watering hole within 20 Ks.
Now, he only celebrates on days that end in Y, Timothy. Give the man a break.
Well, as luck would have it, today ends in Y. All right, we're going to go to our next matchup very shortly here. Mr. Mortis, head back to the ring. Let's get our next competitors in here, because we've got a tag team match coming up. I'm just getting messages from several people. Hope you're enjoying the show so far, everyone. Sorry about the earlier technical issues, but we seem to have resolved those now. Let's get going with our next tag team matchup. I do enjoy working live. What do you say, Mr. Mortis? Let's get this one underway.
Definitely, just awaiting the competitors coming in. Fashionably late. Okay.
Very unorthodox teams for one side here. Let's go, Mortis.
Just waiting for Miles Mellis. Okay. Our next matchup, hailing to my left. First of all, representing the faction known as Khan Evil, he is the Mastodon Miles Mellis. And his partner, representing Carnival. Hailing from the moon known as Europa, this is Roswell! And their opponents, hailing to my right, standing to my right, I might say, live, again, anything can happen. First of all, hailing from Sydney, New South Wales, he is your mother's favourite wrestler, the Mac Daddy of Daddies, Lee the Man Moreau! And his partner, weighing in at 52 zinger boxes, he is Cessnock's most infamous, notorious, and favorite resident. This is Alan!
Good to see Lee Moreau's been growing his hair out while we've all been in lockdown.
Best 2 out of 3.
I think he's the only one with longer hair than me.
Yes, lovely wig you're sporting today, Timothy. The chin strap gave it away.
Yeah.
I haven't been here in a while.
Although, I must say, Alan's hair is getting a little on the long side as well.
It is,
Yeah.
yes.
And of course, Malice has shaved his head
The whole
Yes,
to the opposite effect.
yes, a very new-looking, fresh look for Miles Malice.
It's good to see Roswell again as well. It's been a while since we've seen both of the
Very good to see
members of Carnival.
Yes.
Carny Boys, as we're calling them.
I don't know what exactly this is Lee Morrow's doing here, but
I'm not sure. This match hasn't even started.
I guess it's a form of intimidation or his own entertainment.
I'm thinking more his own entertainment.
Let's go. Of course, the trunks of Lee Moreau. What on earth is
Whoa. Where on earth did he pull that from?
And why did he pull it?
Exactly. It's going to be a very short match.
It's a 2-on-2 matchup. I mean, don't know why he wanted an equaliser, but I'll just fold this thing up if I can. No, I can't.
I'd just leave it. I wouldn't even touch it.
Yeah, good idea. Put it on the steps there.
Who knows? Fingerprints.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're allowing it.
Look at the
I thought you were going to show Lee the way, Alan.
look at the intense hot pink Lee across the behind of Lee Morrow. Some new trunks there.
Yeah, he spent some money on some trunks.
You better watch your belly. Tell him to get down from that second rope. Get down. I'm sorry.
Lee Morrow, of course, very particular about how he wants things to happen. Of course, everything has to be absolutely to his liking and perfect for the match to start.
That's true. That's always been the way.
And there you go.
But before we even start the match, he's got to go through 15 minutes of posing.
Of course.
There we go.
I remember your baby face.
Look, if I break a couple of rules, just remind me I'm a baby face and forget.
Okay, I'll be the first to remind you.
Thank you.
We've already got enough rule backs to worry about in my match.
Take 2.
Well, they're going to try
Is
again.
this match going to start? It looks
Oh,
like
lock up, finally. We really should run a stopwatch on the
Lee
start
Moreau
of Lee Moreau's matches.
taking Roswell straight back to the corner. A dominant act.
Oh, Moreau shoved down.
Yeah, he was lucky to get Roswell, a man of that size, back so quickly. I think he tested his luck a bit there and got put on his you-know-what.
Yeah.
We don't do that, big man. We don't do that, big man. Because we put our hands up here.
Quite possibly a test of strength coming up.
Nice top knot turnip head.
Well, if you've seen any Suplex show before, you know it's probably a trap.
Oh, I don't understand. Oh, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't understand.
Alan's over here in the corner saying he's seen this before. And he's been on the receiving end of it.
Quite the odd couple here between Lee Moreau and Alan as well, this pairing.
Well, yeah, I thought Alan might help Lee find a new path to enlightenment.
possibly be a good influence, do you think?
Maybe.
They're going to take a full lobotomy for Lee Moreau to find a bit of humility somewhere in his body, but...
Well,
we shall see
anything's possible.
Yeah, we'll see how this plans out.
Oh, leapfrog.
Oh,
Oh, Roswell connects.
good agility displayed there by Roswell.
Oh,
He hasn't lost a step.
Lee with the tag.
And Lee, I'm not going to jazz it up, essentially cowering out of that completely and leaping to let Allen now take the brunt of the large man, Roswell.
You got it? Tag. Thanks, mate.
Hey, you saw that handshake? Okay, awesome. Great.
Allen shaking hands
There
with
you go.
Roswell.
Allen will always shake hands.
Yeah, he shook hands with me for 10 minutes when he arrived here this afternoon.
Wait, I didn't realise it was against Miles Malice. Oh, this thing even notices. He's going around.
Hey, did he ever park his car properly?
Allen?
Yeah, he parked Malice's car like 6 months ago, and I'm wondering if he did it properly or whether there was some sort of, yeah.
I honestly can't believe any state actually gave Allen a license. He has a driver's license, does he?
No, well, he doesn't break the rules, so why wouldn't you?
Oh, a nice go behind and headlock, reversal into another headlock there by Allen. Now ringing the arm out with the wrist lock.
Really getting some torque on that shoulder
Yes.
too. Oh, Malice grabbing the hair.
What do you think of the new orange and black tights here?
It's an interesting look.
It is.
Yeah.
Almost Olympic wrestling style.
I think it's better than the old T-shirt he was wearing.
Come on, my boy!
That was starting to turn black.
Well, he only washed it a couple of times since he had it.
Well, yeah. I think he retired it after he got that win over Jackson Spade.
Miles Malice firmly in control. The confidence that Miles Malice shows in the ring. Miles always portrays that he's never in trouble.
Yeah.
It's rarely gone bad, of course, in a tag team matchup there with his partner Matt Gage a few shows ago when they lost the titles. It, of course, turned bad for him. However, I guess there's an exception to every rule.
Because the time away has helped him. Oh. Moreau feeling proud of himself.
Shut up, cube head.
Did he just break the rules?
He broke the rules.
Well,
I'm sick.
Yeah, Allen's not putting up with Lee breaking the rules. Oh, and now he just tagged in.
Allen looks like he's already getting started to hulk up.
Yeah. Come on, Allen, stick with it. Stick with it, Allen.
Malice, you right?
I tell you what,
Come on, Lee, we know you're better than this.
With that haircut, it looks like Lee Moreau time traveled here from about 1972.
He's going up.
Oh, well, he thinks he's going up, but can he get the big man up? Miles Malice lost some weight, looking in great shape, but still a giant of a man. I think he's Lee's body off more than he can chew there.
Yeah, he's still trying to push his glove.
And so he takes the cheap shot, breaks the eyes, and pushes him back to the corner.
And the elbow.
Yeah.
And the high knee.
Oh,
He's going to try and lift him.
right on the kid.
Suplex on Malice. I don't know if we've ever seen that.
He just knocked one of Miles Malice's tusks out there with that knee.
And a cover. Only a two.
Allen is getting very, very, very perturbed here by the breaking
Here we
of the
go,
rules.
the choke cover as he does the push-ups.
I didn't want it.
I thought you were going to work with him, Allen. I really thought you were going to work with him.
He's not working with me. He's breaking rules.
Do it for Pugsley.
I know.
He's rubbing his fake tan in his
You got to try and get through to him. Malice looking for a way out. But Moreau is in firm. Oh, well, that's one way to do it. Grab a big handful of hair.
Well, Carnival aren't called Carnival for nothing.
Back
Nice
to a
right
vertical
hand.
base.
And another by Miles Malice, and cut off with a suspiciously kick there to the midsection and or groin. And the DDT taking him down.
Now he's standing over
Miles.
Moreau just talking trash.
Miles' eyes looking a bit glassy after that DDT. And we've seen this many times.
I'm the greatest wrestler alive.
Well, he is a heck of a competitor, Lee Moreau. Greatest wrestler alive, we don't know, but at the same time, very impressive here. I mean, he's taking some shortcuts, but still, even his shortcuts, it's hard to get Miles Malice off his feet.
Here's one for you.
And just telling the referee to read between the lines there, if you know what I mean.
Referee can do it. Yeah.
Nice corner clothesline there by Miles, and he's going for the full Nelson slam that we've seen, which could finish things off. Lee Moreau, of course, knowing exactly
Back
how
elbows,
that,
trying to get out of it. He's
exactly how
desperate.
how dangerous that is, and at all costs trying to get out of it. Trying to get an abdominal stretch happening here.
Just trying to stretch that midsection of Malice.
See the size of Malice there with that arm reaching up to the sky. It almost feels like it's going to touch the ceiling.
Moreau reaching out for Allen.
No! It won't reach! I can't even do it!
Allen, Allen.
Moreau was trying to...
Size of the heart on Allen there. Even though it could have helped his team, essentially could have got a tap-out victory there. Allen refusing to break the rules. A man who lives by his own sentiments is Allen.
Come back and bit Moreau in the arse though.
Miles Miles clearly does not know where he is. Almost tried to tag
He's
out
got
to
to make
Allen
that
there.
tag.
Lee Moreau trying to keep him out.
They got it. They
the
got
tag
it.
just.
Fingertip to fingertip.
In comes Roswell. Oh.
Overhand shot from Roswell.
See on Allen's face how that helped.
Splash in the corner from Roswell. Splash in the other corner.
Come on, we're got a meeting of the mind.
He slams their heads together.
No!
Moreau looking in a lot of trouble here.
No!
Look on his face, and of course, that position. Is this going to be all?
Only two.
Miles! You want revenge on this guy? You want revenge? Come on, let's do it!
All of this,
Malice wants a piece of Moreau.
yeah.
Hey, ref, snake, ref, leave me
All these men looking spent after this high-energy contest.
Whoa.
Hey, no!
Lee's just grabbed that bat
Yeah.
again.
You can't! No, you can't!
You now know why he brought that to the ring. Oh! Inadvertently, Allen has nailed Miles Malice.
Miles Malice! No!
Oh, Allen's out here in front of us.
The match is over.
And your winners, Lee the Man Moreau and Allen.
Yes! Play my freaking music!
There's no music, Moreau. There's no music. You cheated again. Are you kidding me?
Buddy!
Obscene remarks here and a perverse display at the end by Lee the Man Moreau.
What a joke.
Dear, oh dear. Now look at Allen. Now the aftermath of this. Allen.
I didn't make it do it! He tried to break the rules, I was just trying to stop it!
Allen apologetic. Very good sport.
I'm so ashamed!
What are Carnival going to do here?
I'm so ashamed!
Yes. What are they going to do,
Are
Miles?
they just going to let him go? They're going to let him go.
They have a malicious look in their eye. But at the same time,
And now they're just going to dance their way out.
right.
Yeah. All right, well, I think it's...
If only Gage was here.
So far, been a great show. Another match upcoming. We've just got some technical difficulties here, people.
Alright, let's keep going, guys.
Okay, people. Our next matchup. First of all, to my right, hailing from the Love Shack of Melbourne, Victoria, he is the Lord of Love, Broderick Valentine. And his opponents, to my left, from Newcastle, New South Wales, making her return to Suplex Professional Wrestling, she is the star of professional wrestling, the creative psycho, Tali!
This match has been a long time coming. Tali making her return to Suplex and professional wrestling in general. And of course, the Lord of Love,
Yes, accompanied
Broderick Valentine.
accompanied by the Lady of Love.
Ah, yes,
as well.
Natasha Valentine is here as well.
Yes,
Let's
formerly
get this
known
one
as
going.
Natasha Webb. Well, we've got an intergender matchup here. And I guess in the spirit, Tali's worn non-matching shoes.
Well, they're matching them because they're not matching.
The Converse Chuck Taylors, but yeah. Now, we haven't seen Tali in a while, Timothy.
Well, we haven't seen anyone in a while. We've
Well,
been, shut down.
Well, of course, but...
But I know what you mean.
Tali, trained by the one and only Seth Rollins
Yes.
in the United States, of course. Oh, but Broderick Valentine, as you're seeing, no slouch himself.
No. Was currently training at Relentless Gym down at
Yes.
in Melbourne there.
Made quite the trek to come here, all the way from Melbourne, Victoria. I was going to say one upsmanship, but here it's one ups-personship, Timothy?
Well, I think they just go back and forth.
Yeah.
What a shoulder block. Leapfrog. No, blocked. Oh, quick covers.
There's that experience of Tali at whereabouts in the ring she brings suplex. Tried to take his head clean off there with a fist. That's a big body drop there. Lovely form on that from Tali.
That's right.
I think Tali's feeling good about being back.
Oh, well,
Oh, he's fine. Brad, do you want to check on him?
Broderick Valentine just needing a bit of love there. But, ooh, I tell you what, he obviously wasn't
It did not
He
help.
obviously wasn't that injured. He sprinted straight back into Tali. Nice scent on there. Tali might have hurt her own back there with the impact.
Then he's straight into that
One knee
back of
straight into the
Broderick.
back. Tali really moving fast in the ring, really onto the attack and onto the onslaught here early in this matchup.
She's always had. Whoa!
Wow.
Grab of the leg.
What was that, huh?
I tell you what,
Goodness, Max,
she
what's that?
stands by her man. She might get him disqualified too.
She's going to have to be very careful. Referee Jordan not taking too lightly,
No.
especially after that last match.
Oh, going quickly for her Alabama Slammer that she uses as her finisher. I've seen many times. And look, absolutely painful, Timothy, that.
That did. Both knees straight in the back. There's the cover.
Two.
Only two.
Get that back, Carly.
Oh, no, double axe handle there right into the small of Tali's back.
A lot of love, obviously targeting
Lovely
That
elbow
back.
drop there by Broderick Valentine.
He's obviously found an easy target for him.
Yeah, but doing some mid-ring yoga might be wasting a bit of time here.
That's going to give Carlo a chance to come back.
Shades of the great one and only iconic Hollywood Hulk Hogan there, with him rake to the back.
2, 3.
No, that's one of your favourite moves.
Oh yeah,
Running elbow.
lovely form in that running elbow.
Beautiful.
Almost like a running European uppercut there.
Yeah.
One more. One
He
more.
wants one more.
One more, he's announcing it here, which makes Tali telegraph it pretty easily. Lovely belly to back suplex there by Broderick.
Another cover. Only a 2.
2 count here by the world's strongest referee, as I know.
Shoulders up. 2.
Large man in his own right there, along with all the local competitors, all the giants here we have in suplex professional wrestling. But a fantastic referee as well.
Absolutely, our entire team of referees.
Oh, no, look over here.
Well, picking Tali up to a sitting position by the hair and planting the basement drop kick right to the back of Tali's head. Well, Broderick now flipping off everybody. Everybody, of course, besides his lady there.
Of course, they seem to be their own little world.
Ah, the purest of loves. Lovely fisherman suplex there. Look at the form on that breathe.
Only a 2.
2. Come on.
It was only a 2.
Yeah, complaining there, but that was a very standard 2 count. It
Yeah.
wasn't slow.
I got this.
That being said, when you're in there and you're tired, it seems slow.
Yeah.
Especially when you think you got them beat. Every pinfall counts in. It feels slow.
2.
That was definitely a 3.
That was 2 and the shoulder was up.
That shoulder wasn't up. It was definitely a 3.
It was 2.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's... Oh, Natasha just come in and clocked Ali.
Itchy what?
While the referee was distracted.
No.
Beautiful.
Oh, thanks, baby.
Oh, it just isn't it just sickeningly
Makes me
sweet?
sick.
Come on, Tali.
Yeah, Tali might have issues from the fact that your lovely lady just ran in there and kicked the you-know-what out of her.
Yeah.
Fireman's carry picks up Tali.
Ali fights out.
Lovely armbreaker there. But again, Tali took the impact on her back, so that might have hurt her. Might not have been worth
Yeah,
it.
she's
We shall
feeling
see.
it in her back. Running clothesline.
Showing a lot of heart here, Tali, by picking up that pace she had early in the match here. Even though she's working with a back that must be absolutely searing in pain. Lovely, lovely German
Solid
suplex
suplex
there.
right there.
Speaking of love, of course, the Lord and Lady are now having a bit of a powwow there in the corner that he was suplexed into.
Make sure she's not passing any weapons or anything.
Hey, I saw you pull in.
Another solid shot into the corner there. Cover. Kick out.
Come on, Tali.
The look on Tali's face is just screaming extreme pain.
Well, Broderick is frustrated that his plan isn't coming to fruition here. He's worked on that back. He believes he had it down and basically out. It isn't working and he's not
feels
taking
this
it well.
match should have been over 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I'm so done. Go over here. Snookums. Come on, Graham.
Now he's signaling for Natasha to get back up on the apron.
I want a kiss.
A kiss?
I want a kiss.
This isn't the time for a kiss.
Really not the time. Whoa, that could have been bad.
You're okay. You're okay.
Yeah?
You're okay.
Oh.
Oh, he has taps. That's it,
Rings
Timothy.
a Saturn.
Tap to the rings of Saturn.
Come out.
And your winner, Tali!
Are you okay?
Tali gets the win, but Natasha Valentine with a solid shot after the bell. Not exactly well liked by that maneuver there.
Lord and Lady of Love are like that couple that they're attached at the hip and they are always together, and no matter how appropriate or inappropriate it is for you to bring your partner, they will bring their partner every time.
Let's hear it for Tali.
But a great fighting effort here from Tali, the victor, regardless of trying to spoil her victory at the end. A very, very gallant, brave effort from Tali, the returning Tali.
Indeed. What a night so far, I tell you what. I'm excited to be back. It's been 118 days since we were last here at the Suplex Training Academy, since we were here. A lot's happened. A lot hasn't happened. But a lot's still happening as the monitor in front of me is going on nuts.
I wonder what the poor people are doing right now, huh? Getting ready for the next matchup.
We're going with the next matchup? I think we're going with the next matchup. Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
We're not here to play with spiders, if you know what I mean.
I do.
What do you mean by that?
Never mind, Nate. Get in your corner. Referee will. Our next matchup shall be for one fall. Standing to my right, first of all, from the north of Sydney, he is the goth boy, Nate Carlo. And his opponent, standing to my left, hailing from Newcastle, New South Wales, he is the C Factor, the man, Chris Stevens.
Say Factor!
Let's go, Chris.
C-Factor with some new gear here. And this one's underway.
C Factor with some new gear, like you say. However, he's wrestling a veteran in Nate Carlo.
Come on, Chrissy. Come on, Chrissy.
It's the same old Nate we know, but at the same time, that could spell big trouble for Chris Stevens.
It's a very interesting matchup, just the dynamic between
Yes.
these two.
Definitely.
Very interesting mentalities.
School, Carlo.
Well, Chris Stevens is someone who ascended through suplex very quickly, but because we've got a natural athlete here,
He is.
essentially. Chris Stevens is amazing.
His athleticism is off the scale.
Yes, amazing his skill level for someone this young in the professional wrestling business.
He's only 21 years of age. and
Yes.
He's already a former suplex champion.
Yeah.
That knee was a bit short.
Nate Carlo, whoever knows every trick in the book, is just saying he's just showing him up with ease. I hate to say, but right now, early on, showing that experience.
The experience, but the cockiness.
You can't buy
Nate
experience.
Carlo.
You
can't buy it.
just learn it. Nate Carlo showing that it's why. Although, Stevens taken over. Took the leg out. Great Greco-Roman skill there.
Assassin, would you like?
Now he's got him in a front chancery. A simple move, but virtually impossible to get out if it really synced in. Didn't get it synced in, and now Nate Carlo, of course, taking over.
Each wrestler's just looking to gain dominance.
This is great rolling around here, as it's called. Just great Greco-Roman skill being shown. Yeah, you're not going to get the pinfall, Nate Carlo.
Not at this point.
But you see, the whole point of going for the pin again is it's like Chinese water torture. It just puts pressure on you to continuously kick out and kick out and kick out.
Make your opponent use that energy.
Exactly.
Which can come back to your advantage later on in the show.
All energy from the core too, which virtually all of the skill of the technique of professional wrestling is born from.
Nice reversal from Nate.
Lovely movement from both athletes.
Again with the short knees.
We'd also like to send a shout out, we haven't mentioned yet, to our broadcast colleague, MC Wormy.
MC Wormy is taking care of some family matters tonight.
Yes, he's taking care of Mrs. Wormy. We'd like to say, get well soon, Mrs. Worm.
Indeed. And we'll see MC Wormy back here at some point in the near future.
We shall. One thing's for sure, you're always going to get the worms at some time.
I've only had about 400 messages so far.
Right.
Yeah. Shoulder block didn't go anywhere. That one did.
Completely
The
testing each other here.
looking
Looking as we know him to look, completely confident, a great athlete, and nice ring awareness there by Chris Stevens.
Wow, cool move, Chris.
You can see Carlo knows exactly what I just said. He's realizing, okay.
Of course, these two know each other pretty well. They have crossed paths before.
Well, they have.
I think it's been a little while, but they have crossed paths before.
Yeah. Oh, suspiciously low knee there. I'm not sure if that was to the midsection or the crown jewels.
Yeah, I've felt Nate's knees have been pretty low this entire matchup as a kick to the back.
Yeah. The former Suplex Tag Team Champion, of course.
Of course, he's had a very different ego since losing those titles.
He has, but you can't say it's not working for him. I think
No,
he's
you can't.
becoming a very good singles competitor.
He has.
The Unity Tag Rings, of course, with Alex Irvine, his tag team partner in the championship.
Was, of course, the longest reigning tag team champion as well.
Yes.
At over 360 odd days. What a takedown by the C-Factor. Only a 2 though. Rake of the eyes.
Did you notice, though, it was a rake of the eyes, but however, from the referee's vantage point,
The referee didn't see it.
he couldn't quite see. I mean, he knows it is, but he can't call disqualification. Fantastic mindset, ring
It's
positioning
great ring psychology.
by Nate Carlo.
Another shot to the back.
Just a painful, low kick to the spine.
Just the cover.
Well, a lackadaisical cover there. Was basically never going to pin him there, but again,
I don't think
it's
it's Carlo cared.
add insult to injury. Keep on him. Apply pressure, apply weight to him is what Nate Carlo is doing.
Ref will check him.
He might wrestle in a t-shirt, Nate Carlo, but look at those shoulders and arms on him now, you can see. He's got this choke hold in.
Nate Carlo's just mocking the C-Factor.
Well, he's mocking the C factor, but he let go of that hold to put the C up.
He did.
He might still have him, and he might have the man passed out or tapped out if he didn't. But instead, he's going to get up and he's going to argue with the referee.
Yeah. You've got to keep focused if you want to get a submission like that. You've got to keep focused on the move.
Out the corner. 1, 2. Look at that, 2. That's being good sport, isn't it? That's being good.
Carlo just continuing to argue with the referee.
Come on, Chris.
Well, professional wrestling is a sport, and in sport, if things don't go the way you want it to, blame the referee, unfortunately.
Well, that works for some, but it doesn't always have the desired effect.
Yes.
1, 2.
Drop kick unsuccessful for Chris Stevens.
Chris Stevens working through a fair bit of pain right now, as you can see, but he has that optimism, as always, that spirit in Chris Stevens. There's always, no matter how worn he was, we saw him in the Suplex Rumble. Was he in the match for 45 minutes?
It's about that, yeah. He's got great endurance.
Yeah.
So he knows how to take him.
Oh, those kicks are painful looking just from the air. My chest hurts looking at that.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2.
Are you kidding? There's no way that was ever going to be. And of course, prior to going 45 minutes in the Rumble, he had been absolutely annihilated by Jackson Spade with the championship belt.
He had. Yeah.
That night, of course. Nate Carlo just laying in the right hands.
No Carlo torturing him. There's the old, one of the oldest tricks in the book, the old Matt burn on the face.
And again, knocking Chris Stevens.
Get up, Chris.
Nate Carlo just continuing to mock Chris Stevens. Oh. Suplex.
He mocks Chris Stevens, but I don't think Chris Stevens, he's young in this business, but I don't think he's naive enough to make the main. Chris is going to continue with what he's got. He's going to improvise, he's going to adapt, and will he overcome, however?
He can take the punishment, and then he's going to find the opportunity. He's going to take his time and find the opportunity to get his own back.
Exactly.
Whip into the corner again. Nate's lined him up. Oh, Chris managed to get the boot up.
Yeah!
And two.
Come on, Rat!
Nate reached out for the ropes as
Come
well,
on, Rat, that was 3! That was 3!
giving some cheap input from our peanut gallery.
Yeah. Peanut's all right. Chris Stevens, they're punching the mat in frustration almost at his own exhaustion. The sign of a true athlete. They don't have a limit.
I don't think he's got enough energy left to pick up Nate.
No, but he will die trying.
Oh, another shot to the midsection. Another stiff kick. That could break a rib.
Nate Carlo looking worn out, however. He's used a lot of energy trying to torture and belittle Chris Stevens. However,
A lot more than he probably would have expected.
yes. If he'd used the same energy to try to beat the man, he might have Chris Stevens beat by now.
Yeah. Oh, what a shot. Here we go. Chris Stevens looking to fight back.
Going high.
Rolls through.
Lovely roll through there.
Oh, super kick.
Beautiful super kick.
Both men down on the mat.
Come on, Chris, get on him! Get on him, Chris! 2, sweet. 3, come on, Chris, crawl! Crawl! 1,
Cover. Oh. Both men are spent. C-Factor looking to build that momentum back to himself.
Seize up! Seize up!
The self-belief in Chris Stevens, as always, as he fires up, showing through.
That never give up attitude.
Yeah!
Come on, drop kick.
Lovely drop kick. Great height at this stage of the match. Yes, and he got all of it there.
He's got to get the cover. He's got to get
Come
there.
on, Chris! 1, 2, go! 2.
Nate Carlo kicks out.
It's a kick out, but it was an absolutely
nothing left in either one
desperate
of these
last
guys.
moment kick out on instinct from Nate Carlo. Very physical one-on-one matchup this has been. Very entertaining, and like you say, both men basically spent. They're pretty much holding on onto each other in an effort to get to their feet. Now,
This could be a case of last man standing in this one.
yes,
Quick jab there. Nate Carlo back to his feet.
European uppercut by Carlo. Big forearm by Stevens.
They're not having the effect they were at the start of the match, though. Both men are absolutely gone.
Come on!
What a lariat.
Desperate but intense clothesline there by Nate Carlo. I think Carlo almost used the last bit of fuel he had in the tank with that Lariat Timothy.
He was trying for the ripcord, but I don't know if he's got the energy left.
Going for it again,
Here we
Tim.
go. Oh, missed it.
Seen this before.
Get the C's
That's
up.
how it's done. That's how champions compete. That is how champions compete.
Very much sending a message there with that victory, Chris Stevens.
I can tell you the message was heard loud and clear.
It was just in your head, Carlo. It was in your head, Carlo.
Oh, you could get yourself.
Great effort from the veteran Carlo. I don't know if he's taking it that well.
Peanut Gallery giving it to Carlo on his way out, though.
Peanut Gallery hurling things in the ring now. That's not uncalled for.
It really is. But,
Good job, Brad.
Tim Wilkes has put you and me, the Gods of Destruction, and Zero in a match against two nobodies and Jackson Spade. How does he believe that they're going to have even a sliver of hope of beating us?
No chance.
No chance.
We've already made so much money from being the champions.
Thousands of dollars for being the champions. They just want a meal ticket. Let's go show them what real champions look like.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our main event. Mr. Mortis, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is getting intense now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. First of all, the team to my right. First, hailing from Vice City, he is the Suplex original, Johnny Versetti! And his first partner, hailing from the central coast of New South Wales, he is the Fallen Phoenix, Ryden Reeves! And their partner, hailing also from Newcastle, New South Wales, he is the Trench Walker, the Dangerous One, the King of the Town, Jackson Spade! And their opponents, the team standing to my left. First of all, hailing from the depths of the abyss, he is the Psychotic Sky Demon. This is Zero! And his partners, they are the Suplex Tag Team Champions. First, hailing from the upper class, he is the apex of athleticism, AJ Grimm. And his partner, as I was saying, and his partner from the central coast of New South Wales, all bow down to the Destroyer!
Obviously, the time away has softened the gods' opinion of themselves.
Get him out. Be careful. Be careful.
Ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
It's wasted grade versus the gods and Zero.
The gods of destruction, as I forgot to say.
I'm so excited. That one's
Yeah, they were more than happy to remind you.
Oh, I will just.
No, it's not.
At least he doesn't look like a...
I'll never hear the end of this after the show.
It's alright, you just say it
Listen,
and move on.
Yes.
Just ignore what they're yelling at.
Money. He looks like he's made a 2-year-old drawing his face. And that one's only redeeming quality is the fact that I carried him on my back to his first ever victory.
AJ Grimm showing great humility and no ego issues whatsoever. Straight off the bat before we even lock up.
Hit him, Spade.
Very much endearing himself to his opponents.
Hit this one too, Spade.
Jackson Spade's probably the last person you want to pee off.
Yeah, the gods don't want to anything to do with Jackson Spade.
Now here's some recent history. Zero and Jackson Spade. Last time we saw these guys, it was like an atomic bomb going off.
Oh, what a shot.
Tag! Okay, legal.
Well, Zero tagging straight out, and here comes the destroyer.
Big fella, huh? Think you can take me?
Johnny Fassetti, very experienced competitor here. However, we haven't seen anything like Ox King in a while. Well, he starts off with a chop, which did pretty much nothing besides tick off. The destroyer Ox King follows it up with another chop.
One more time! One more time, baby!
Goes to the big lariat there. Fassetti goes hard with the chop and cops an absolute humdinger back. And another. Absolutely flying to the ropes there. Fassetti, however, knew what was happening, telegraphs and reverses straight away into a flying shoulder block.
Of course, Vassetti telling us what he thinks of everything.
It's okay.
You're lucky!
Grim tagged in.
I think Ox King almost giving himself a timeout here because I think he's going to explode. He's a beast, but you have to be a thinking beast, and I think Grim and Ox King are thinking beasts to capture the tag team champions off the mighty Carnival, who were tag team champions for how long, Timothy?
I don't know, I didn't write that one down. But the current tag team champions are at 202 days.
Right. I believe it was about a year. 200 days, the 200 plus days.
Yeah, they were just short of 300 days, but
yes.
they were up there.
Ryan needs coattails, Ryan. Yeah, brother. That's what it's all about. Get that nerd! Get the nerd!
This is a good matchup. Ryden Reeves, quite the intense character, but AJ Grimm.
There's plenty of conversation happening on the aprons too.
Yeah, well, AJ Grimm calls himself, of course, the apex of athleticism, but it's not just a tag. He really is an impressive man, impressive competitor here.
Definitely more the athletic member of the gods.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Ox will just beat you into submission or knock you out.
Zero, of course, the wild card of this team, of this matchup. Zero, a tremendous athlete.
Zero's just a wild card in general.
Very, very tough, but I think with Zero, he pushes himself to the edge just about every match to the point where he may crash and burn, which may be to the detriment of his team.
It could be to the detriment of his team, it could be to the detriment of himself.
Yeah. I don't think he's concerned about injuring himself, however.
No, I don't think he has any concerns about anything in reality. Reality is a foreign concept to Zero.
Of course, the last time we saw Zero and Jackson Spade together in a ring, we had a hell of a death match.
It was.
I think I'm still shell shocked from hearing the explosions of the tubes and the tables and God knows what right in front of us.
We walked back into the shed here back in October after time away, and it's like there was still the remnants of that death match laying scattered around the ring.
Screw me out of here, lass. No, brother. Easy work.
Wasted grade, looking to gain control.
He's got it.
That's your partner. You should.
He's fine.
You sure? Tab.
He'll be fine.
Great teamwork here by Wasted Grade.
Definitely lovely tag team moves there. Jackson Spade and Johnny Passetti have quite the history together, working all over Australia, working all over the companies in New South Wales and abroad.
Yeah, there's long
In this
history
great
with
land.
those two. They seem to have taken Ryden Reeves under their wing.
They do.
One more. Shut up.
One more.
Wasted Grade as a trio, they seem to be a team with a lot to prove here. It seems
They're
to,
looking to prove, but there's plenty of experience there to offset Ryden's inexperience.
I wouldn't say that they're necessarily bitter, but at the same time, they're looking essentially for revenge on absolutely anyone they can get it on.
And they're just looking for any reason they can think of.
Exactly.
There doesn't have to necessarily be a reason for them to inflict punishment. Like for instance tonight, they just want to beat up someone.
There's still a whole second left, sir. 4. Not 5. 4.
AJ Grimm just
AJ Green referring to referee Will as Sir there, trying to endear himself maybe to the referee before he breaks.
while choking Ryden Reeves. Solid shot. Ox tags in 0.
Hey, off the throat, come on! Tag! There's a tag there, ref. Pull back and stab.
Yeah.
Get the tag there, ref. Gotta get out of the ring, 0-1.
Just the cheap double team moves. Now it's 3-on-1 while the referee's distracted.
Absolutely mauling Ryden Reeves there like a pair of like a trio of desperate, starving hyenas.
I think so.
Right to the gut there, absolutely stomping the oxygen, the vital energy from Ryden Reeves.
Poor Rodney. Get in there.
Every
Lot of
time,
weight.
every time the boot is connecting with his chest, he's just impacting like crazy.
Yeah, we're seeing it right here in front of us. Tell you what, those stomps, especially from Ox, deep stomps.
And once again, AJ Grimm back in the ring.
Reeves clearly here can't even really breathe. You can tell he
He's
can't
got
get.
to get back to his corner.
He does, but his partners might as well be on the moon at the moment. Oh, fires back, however.
He's not going to give in.
You gonna take that group?
Yeah? You gonna take that to me? You gonna do it to me?
Zero just had a big handful of hair. Referee Will did not notice.
The Gods of Destruction, this is something we're kind of familiar with seeing. They pretty much have
Reeves
their
is
boot.
fighting back.
They pretty much have their boot on the necks of all their opponents. They do not let up, and they just dominate with
Roll
brutality.
through.
Every match we've seen.
Only a 2.
They don't have a sympathetic bone in their body to the Ox King and Grimm.
No, as they just took out the other 2 members of Wasted Grade on the apron to continue their dominance in this match.
Sit right there. One, come on.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
You're not legal. You gotta get out. You take it.
This team of the Gods and Zero absolutely pushing the envelope as far as they can possibly push it without getting disqualified.
They're pushing the limits and then some.
Very hard.
He's got this. That's right, Ryden. That's right, Ryden.
Spade and Vassetti offering ref Will some advice. making sure Ox King had the move locked in correctly. Another cheap cover.
You want to tag, Ryden? You want to tag? Go on. Tag! Tag! Tag, nerd.
Ox just taunting Ryden Reeves.
Yeah!
Oh.
Get in. Tag!
Ref, they're messing with the buckle.
Oh. Once again, the 3-on-1 cheap shots continue.
Very much playing the ref to their own, like a violin here, basically. But at the same time, the only one who's feeling a lot of sadness right now in there is Ryden Reeves. He's in a world of hurt. Rolling through with the Three Amigos, attempted Three Amigos suplex.
Oh.
That's all.
Lovely face buster.
Reeves kicked out. I don't know how he has
Shut up,
anything
Tim!
left.
Shut up, Tim! I hate hearing your voice! Shut up!
He's a commentator.
just
Just shut up!
He has
How
to
about you
talk.
focus on your match and maybe not cheating for once?
Sorry, what? I hear that last one. Is that just your face?
There's two in there.
And again, the gods are continuing to use their 3-man advantage. Reeves isolated in their corner.
That's because we're professionals. Yeah.
That's one word for it.
Exactly.
You're so good. Just beat them up.
I can think of several
I
others.
think opportunistic, but stretching it.
Yeah.
Ryden Reeves is showing a bit of hope.
Reeves got to get back to the wasted great corner.
Green.
Both Vassetti and Spade offering desperate to get into this match.
AJ Nerd! Yeah, good one. Good one. Thanks, man.
Both men are going to make a tag here. Here comes Spade.
Here we go.
Here comes Ox.
Spade really winding up there with that, but didn't get on with it. Straight back on his feet is the king of the sound.
Watch Zero. Zero's on the top rope here. Monster headbutt.
Absolutely violent. He's caught him and that was
Scissors.
going to be a hell of a powerbomb there, but lucky for Zero, he managed to turn it around.
Managed to reverse that.
No
Don't
love
know
lost.
how.
No love lost between Spade and Zero.
Vassetti just takes out Grim on the outside.
It's falling apart here. I feel
This
for
match
referee
is
Will.
gone. This match is gone.
And
We've got Reeves and Spade beating down on Ox King.
speaking of gone, Zero has just ascended to the top.
Where's Zero gone?
He's just climbed the ladder and
What the hell?
no, surely not.
No. Oh, jeez.
God! Oh!
He went 3/4 of the way across the ring.
Oh, he just knocked them all down. He just cut them.
It's a game of Skittles.
And then bam,
Swanton.
swanton with the swanton that we have seen many times. With many
Ox.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Gods of Destruction and Zero!
It's called victory. Let's go. Raise it. Raise it. That's all.
Extremely chaotic.
I'm never going to hit the end of this.
Extremely chaotic match, Timothy. Just everything happening there.
What are you
But
doing? What are you doing? Shut up.
in the end, the Gods make the statement. Ox King, of course, still trying to make another statement of his own.
Yep.
Where are the belts? Where are they? We got no one bringing it. It's ridiculous. That's all. Ooh. And now we celebrate like real champions. See you, Zero.
In you come. In
In you come, come on. No. In you come. Righty. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Don't you dare talk over me, Tim. This is my time. Ever since we went into lockdown, I lost every single opportunity that was coming my way. It's probably because I waited for these opportunities. Not anymore. Betty, the back rower, the suplex streaming champion. I don't want you. The smash hit, the deathmatch wrestler, the explicit champion, Joel Bateman. I don't want you. You know who I want, don't you? We all know who Zero wants. And that guy, that son of a bitch, is J.B. Hazard. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
I'm shell-shocked. Zero sending a very loud and clear message.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, we've seen.
I've got my own message to send. That's it from us for 2021. But that's not it. I promised a major announcement tonight. January 29, we kick off 2022 in a big way. Chapter 28, coming to you from the ECBC. Chapter 28, realignment. Welcome to the next stage of Suplex.